The living room felt warm with holiday cheer, but my son's confused expression cut through me like ice. "What allowance, Dad?" he asked, tilting his small head. The Christmas tree lights seemed to dim as those 3 words hung in the air. My wife's parents exchanged nervous glances. Her brother suddenly found his drink fascinating. Her sister's laugh died mid-sentence. 10 months. 10 brutal months patrolling the mountains of Afghanistan, dodging IEDs and treating wounded soldiers under scorching desert sun. Every single month, I'd wired $3,000 home. Money specifically for my 8-year-old son Marcus. His school fees, clothes, toys, everything a growing boy needed while his father served overseas. I'd sent it all to my wife's family, trusting them completely when they insisted it would be easier to manage that way. Standing there in my dress uniform, still smelling of airplane fuel from my surprise Christmas leave, I watched my in-laws squirm. My wife Sarah was upstairs, allegedly sick with flu. But Marcus's innocent question had just revealed the sickness was much deeper than anyone knew. "Daddy sent money every month for you, buddy," I said calmly, kneeling beside my son. "For your school, your clothes, fun stuff. Did Grandpa and Grandma get you those things?" Marcus shook his head, confused. "We've been eating cereal for dinner most nights. Grandma said we couldn't afford much else." The room temperature seemed to drop 20 degrees. My father-in-law Robert cleared his throat nervously. My mother-in-law Patricia's hands trembled as she reached for her wine glass. The brother-in-law Jake suddenly remembered an urgent phone call he needed to make outside. I didn't explode. Didn't scream or throw accusations. Military training teaches you patience, precision, and the art of calculated response. That night, after Marcus fell asleep clutching the small toy I'd managed to buy at the airport, I began my investigation. The financial trail was clearer than enemy tracks in desert sand. $30,000 over 10 months. Not a penny spent on Marcus. Instead, I found luxury vacation receipts in Patricia's name, gambling debts paid off for Robert, a brand new motorcycle for Jake, and most shocking of all, evidence that Sarah had been living in a downtown apartment with someone named Derek for the past 6 months. My military connections proved invaluable. A friend in military finance helped trace the funds. A JAG officer explained the legal implications of misappropriating dependent support payments. Another buddy, now working in private investigation, helped me document every fraudulent transaction. This wasn't just family betrayal, this was federal crime territory. Christmas morning arrived with fresh snow and bitter revelations. The house buzzed with forced cheer, everyone pretending normalcy while I watched them perform their guilt. Patricia fussed over breakfast she couldn't afford. Robert avoided eye contact. Jake kept checking his phone nervously. And Sarah finally appeared downstairs, pale and shaky, claiming she was feeling better. At exactly 9 a.m., came the knock I'd been expecting. Federal agents don't take holidays off for financial crimes. 3 officers stood at the door with warrants and handcuffs. My in-laws' faces went ghost white as charges were read. Wire fraud, misappropriation of military funds, child endangerment, conspiracy. Marcus watched from the stairs, clutching his small toy soldier. I scooped him up, whispering, "It's okay, son. Daddy's taking you home now." Sarah tried to protest, tried to explain, but her words crumbled under the weight of documented evidence. The affair, the lies, the stolen money, everything had unraveled with military precision. The aftermath was swift and merciless. Assets frozen, house seized. Custody immediately awarded to me pending criminal proceedings. Every stolen dollar was ordered repaid into Marcus's protected trust fund, with interest. The family that had preyed on a deployed soldier's trust now faced federal prison time. 6 months later, Marcus and I live in our new apartment across town. He attends a good school, has new clothes, enjoys proper meals, and most importantly, understands that his father will always protect him. The in-laws. Robert got 18 months federal prison. Patricia received 12 months in community service. Jake fled to another state, but federal warrants follow you everywhere. And Sarah. She lost everything: her son, her family's respect, her freedom. Some evenings, I catch Marcus playing with his toy soldiers, making up stories about brave fathers who saved the day. He doesn't understand the full scope of what happened, but he knows he's safe now. He knows his daddy fought for him, even from thousands of miles away. This Christmas, we'll decorate our own tree. We'll eat a proper dinner. And Marcus will receive gifts bought with money actually meant for him. The in-laws will spend the holidays behind bars, finally paying the price for their greed. Sometimes the best revenge isn't immediate. It's inevitable. Justice has its own timeline, and military families have their own protection. They forgot both lessons, and now they have years in federal prison to remember.